Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video, and of course, Death Stranding 2, everybody's talking about it right now. Everybody got to play a bunch of it, got to go to Kojima's house and go into his basement and play a bunch of the game or something, I don't know. He brought like 100 people over, like, oh, come here, basement. And then went in his basement and then just played the game for like 400 hours or something. So, I started up Death Stranding 2 again. Have not gone back to it yet, but I got maybe like 2 hours in. Don't worry, I'm gonna get back to it after I'm done with Doom and Expedition 33. That'll be my main focus. Well, Switch 2 will probably be out by that time. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to finish it before. Anyway, so we played Death Stranding 2 for 30 hours. This is from IGN. I figure IGN. I might as well just use IGN. Just get some more gameplay footage. More so, I don't really. I listen to them, but I don't listen to them that much. I really just watch it for a lot of the gameplay and stuff. So let's get to it. Let's go. Let's check this out. 3, 2, 1, and play. Baby. Yay,
Nearly
baby.
6 years after the release of director Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding,
Lou,
we finally
baby.
played the sequel, Death Stranding 2.
It's been 6 years and this fucking kid's still a baby? The fuck?
While what we've played was not the final
Oh, it
version
looks
of
so
the
good.
game,
Hold on, is this in 4K? I'm gonna watch it for me. Sorry, y'all. Go watch it yourself. I'll put a link in the description for this one.
playable portions
There it goes.
demonstrated a density and completeness you would expect from a final product. Fundamental elements such as movement, dialogue, and presentation are highly integrated. And the intention to expand upon the experience that the first game delivered, no pun intended, was evident throughout. 2019's Death Stranding transcended the framework of ordinary video games by metaphorically depicting cosmology and even anthropology through the act of delivery. It was a game that challenged the idea of human connection through refreshing gameplay mechanics that fundamentally re-examined the very act of movement. To me, Death Stranding was an undeniable masterpiece that delivered a viscous flow of concepts. Now that I've played its sequel for more than 30 hours, I'm starting to realize that it may have been only the beginning.
Sounds good.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach can be seen as
Game of the Year contender. This year's getting crazy. You got Expedition 33. We got Doom: The Dark Ages, which I can't say anything about. Kingdom Come Deliverance. You got Monster Hunter. Got Split Fiction. Fuck. You got GTA 6 coming. Oh wait.
To take the premises of the first game to the next level, while taking the player on a journey across the border of the United Cities of America.
Dude, those mountains look so fucking good. That looks crazy good. What the fuck?
The symbolic depiction of connection feels more dynamic, yet less certain than its predecessor. What questions will this
Because the trailer would say, should we have connected?
Journey of legendary delivery man Sam Porter Bridges bring, and how will they be answered? In the first game, Sam reconstructed connections between people while uncovering the truth behind Death Stranding, a mysterious phenomenon that caused disconnection between cities. Through Sam's journey of delivering supplies, players experienced movement in a way video games had not offered before, while the story gradually unfolded
From the few hours I played back in the day, back when it first came out, I played longer than that. I probably played around 12 hours. It was crazy.
Life, death, and cosmological visions.
Ways to get over things and stuff.
The setting of Death Stranding 2 moves from the rebuilt UCA to the Mexican border region. The photorealistic graphics that meticulously depict Mexico's desolate land are nothing short of impressive. From the texture of the dried surface to faintly rippling sand dust and rocky mountains in the distance, the game's visuals drew me in right away.
Oh yeah.
Photorealistic,
it's a good looking fucking game, bro.
And subtle facial expressions of characters have also largely improved from the first game.
So why are they black and white here?
The art style creates an aesthetic that transcends realism.
Yo, fuck it. It's funny watching like Easy Allies talk about this game because they fucking hate this guy.
Powerful foundation.
I need to know more about Higgs.
Surrealistic worldview and story. The part that plays in Mexico functions more or less like a tutorial, not just in terms of gameplay but also story and settings. While the first game overwhelmed players with numerous terms and settings in its early hours, Death Stranding 2 is conscious of being accessible even without prior knowledge.
Oh, really?
The game also offers a recap mode in novel style, as well as a glossary function called Corpus, showing careful consideration for players who have not played the first game, or those who did but found it too complicated.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'll probably need that anyway.
The game design of Hideo Kojima's work often comes in 3 layers. For example, Metal Gear series gameplay consists of infiltration, danger, and stealth, while its movement can be divided into walking, crouching, and
I am legit sick of stealth games, I'm not gonna lie.
The same philosophy can also be seen in Death Stranding,
Why is
where
the
your
graphics?
Ultra
Why are the graphics? Oh, this is 2019.
scanning device visualizes terrain danger levels
Probably
in
straight
3 different
2019.
colors.
Didn't they give Death Stranding not a great review at the time? Am I losing it?
Death Stranding 2 follows the same rules. Just like in the original Death Stranding, once again the player has to manage cargo weight and balance while traversing unstable natural terrain. Footing must be secured on slopes while the center of gravity must be controlled to avoid being swept away in rapid water streams. The risk of cargo damage is present throughout the process, which makes traversing the world itself a nerve-wracking task. Constructions such as ropes and ladders can be used to traverse the world more conveniently. These infrastructures go beyond individual player
I love using the ladder.
The structures installed by other players are shared in the world by the social strands system.
So that's still there, obviously. So, like, because if you're playing the game, you'll randomly see other people's things in the environment that will slowly, decay over time because of the time fall rain thing or whatever.
As you make use of ladders and bridges left by someone else, the solitary exercise of delivery gradually transforms into a more connected and social experience.
Cool.
In addition to highways, Death Stranding 2 allows the player to construct monorails too, which makes traversing its world a lot smoother. Highways and monorails require a lot of materials, forcing the player to utilize the game's mines to gather them. As a result, establishing trade routes has become more central to gameplay than it was in the first game. While traversing the world itself has become more convenient, environments have become more challenging in return. The width of rivers can double due to rainfall, and natural hazards such as earthquakes and sandstorms can occur.
Oh, that looks really good. What the fuck?
Rivers can double.
So the rivers actually can double. Wow, that's crazy.
Rainfall. And natural
Dude, that looks really good. That fucking avalanche there.
Sandstorms can occur.
Ooh.
As a new feature,
oh, that looks gorgeous, dude. What the fuck, make my dick
time
hard?
of day also changes in real time, which causes additional challenges for Sam. These natural elements interfere with player action.
That might be some of the best fire I've seen in a video game.
In various ways, such as footing collapsing due to flooding and earthquakes, or visibility worsening in sandstorms and nightfall. The sequel also
sorry, here for Porter.
boasts more room for customization. The Porter grade indicates Sam's current proficiency in a more direct way, while skill points can be used to enhance stats and obtain new abilities. You can specialize in either delivery, movement, or combat skills. This shows that once again, Kojima is utilizing 3 layers of gameplay in which the player can tackle the game's missions and obstacles. While delivery, movement, and combat skills can all be customized, combat plays a greater role in Death Stranding 2. In the first game, combat was limited, and functioned merely as a way to secure supplies or to make your way through bases. Death Stranding,
What's he doing there?
the director's cut already added infiltration missions into mule bases.
Yeah,
Death Stranding 2 builds more varied stages and systemized combat in the open world, seemingly as an extension of that.
Okay. Cool.
New human enemy forces such as bandits and armed survivalists appear, and their bases are designed as stages with simple 3-dimensional structures. BTs, or creatures that appear due to the Death Stranding phenomenon, also have new types. Larger BTs with stronger attacks make the combat more challenging than it was in the first game.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember interacting with a lot of the BTs in the environment. It ended up being pretty easy. Like, from what I've played the original game, it's not a very hard game.
Combat has become more tactical as well. By throwing a speaking doll, called Dollman, you can observe the insides of bases from above to grasp enemy placement.
Oh, he does that?
While close combat remains important,
wait, what?
Size of bases from above to grasp enemy placement and movement rights.
Well, how? He didn't explain exactly. Why am I asking?
While close combat remains
Is it that scan thing? Did you have something like that in the fucking original game? You didn't need a doll man. You need a doll man this time to scan? How come Joel from The Last of Us doesn't need it? No, he's got a scan ability.
Remote stealth attacks with the blood boomerang.
It's a joke, by the way, before someone fucking gets serious. Joking around.
Precision shooting with sniper rifles and utilizing assault rifles and grenade launchers give the player a multitude of new options.
Okay, so it's focused more on like having everything be evenly dispersed, maybe. Because I did hear like Death Stranding, like there's action, but it's not its highlight. That's for sure.
Possible to put down Sam's backpack, allowing for more agile and nimble movement by completely separating him from his cargo. Weight management directly connects to mobility, which greatly enhances tactical flexibility.
Alright, yeah.
Whether to engage
cool. So if we had a big ass fucking heavy thing, they would be like, what the fuck?
Direct combat.
So that's cool. We're doing a lot more stealth, that's for sure.
Choose stealth
he is a master of it. So it's gonna be weird playing this 2 months before MGS3 remake.
Whether to engage in direct combat, choose stealth, or avoid combat altogether, freedom of approach has increased when compared to the first game. You can even
I'm not gonna lie, I might stealth a little bit. That might be fun for a little bit, but I'm just gonna run and gun mostly. I'm just not big into stealth anymore personally.
use skill points, welcoming trial and error to find the playstyle that suits you best. As partially revealed in trailers, after a series of dramatic events, Sam will cooperate with Drawbridge.
Yeah, what the fuck happened here?
A civilian company established by Fragile. As the setting
Did they spoil that Fragile dies like pretty early on or something? Because she can't teleport herself. No, but she's talking to Sam about like I couldn't, unless that was like her last thing she like said or whatever maybe. No, it won't make any sense. I don't know. Again.
From Mexico to Australia, a new journey begins. A mobile base called DHV Magellan, named after the explorer Ferdinand Magellan who travelled around the world, functions as a hub for the player.
Looks good too.
As the name DHV Magellan suggests.
God, the environments look insanely incredible. Like, wait, is that Aurora Borealis?
The story steps into themes reminiscent of colonial domination. Furthermore, the rise of a private political organisation called APAC shows similarities with the PMC depicted in Metal Gear Solid 4. Since I haven't witnessed the story to its conclusion, it is too early to speculate on how these motifs will come to fruition in the full game. In Death Stranding, people were isolated and only porters traversed the dangerous outside world, which many noted seemed to foresee the COVID-19 pandemic. In Death Stranding 2, the APAC...
Yeah, it's crazy to think that was 6 years ago, by the way.
...seems to resonate with recent movements.
It went by so fast.
...of America's Doge. With such eerie points of convergence with reality, I can't...
Hey, Charlie!
help but feel
that
there is a significance worth noting in contemporary times regarding how connections will be redefined in Death Stranding 2. Of particular note is the presence of actor Luca Marinelli, who plays a mysterious man. Both Marinelli's acting ability and the presentation of scenes he appears in leave a strong impression.
Okay, yeah, because of course they put the bandana on him.
The mystery of who this man is and why he stands in Sam's way will have players speculating for sure. Marinelli and his character are just as captivating as Mads Mikkelsen's Cliff was in the first game.
Yeah.
One concern I've
always heard he was like the highlight when it comes to characters.
During my 30 hours with the game was that I realized that the trailers contain content that delves quite deeply into the main story, to the extent that a lot of what happened throughout the game I was already somewhat aware of.
I almost wish I didn't know that.
Could it be that too much has been given away in the trailers? Or is there a big surprise awaiting players when Death Stranding 2's full picture is revealed? We can only eagerly await the game's June 26th release.
Okay, I can't believe it's coming out that quick. A month and a half.
More on Death Stranding 2
and
everything
it looks
else to do
great.
with games. Keep it right here on IGN.
I mean, it looks fucking fantastic. God, man. I wish games weren't so fucking long, though. Like, that. To be fair, Death Stranding 1, you could probably finish in, what, 30, 40 hours if you're not doing every single little thing. But I know if I'm really enjoying it, then I probably will. Like, I probably will do everything. Whatever. All right. There you go. We played Death Stranding 2 for 30 hours. Good for you. Anyway, so, good for you. Anyway, it looks good. I shouldn't clap into the mic. And that's about